above. It's certainly not a complete skeleton. There is no feet there and very little of the actual skull there. But from the bones, evolutionists have managed to conclude that she is 3.2 million years old. She walked upright. She used tools like a human and was social. She had human-like feet and other human-like features such as eyes, such as the eye whites being visible, which we don't see in any other apes. As you can see, there's an example there. There's a model from a museum, an artist's rendition from, I think that's from National Geographic, and a picture of Lucy using tools and some of her social life there with her family. All of that from those bones. And even what her boyfriend looked like. Common sense time. Are those artist renditions the conclusions? Are they scientific? I don't believe so. The short answer is no. The only thing that is 100% certain is that an ape-like animal died sometime in the past. The rest is conjecture, regardless of if it's right or wrong. Just added this in. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Lucy's skull, but it's just worth a note here. The blue stuff doesn't count. Blue moulded material is used to fill in the missing portions between skull fragments. The blue material is shaped according to an expert's best guess regarding what the original skull looked like. Whether you like it or not, there is a lot of artistic license within the bones that are found, reconstructing them to a form when they were alive. Some more examples of reconstructions and artistic renditions there. These are all of Lucy. And they all look very good, very lifelike, and they look good in a museum. But are these reconstructions accurate? Just to list some of the few of the things that the bones cannot tell you. Lip thickness and shape, eye colour and shape, muscle thickness and skin tone, hair coverage. Scientific problems with Lucy being an ape ancestor. Human remains are found within the same rock layers as Lucy. The bones of the inner ear and forearm indicates that Lucy was most likely a knuckle walker like other apes. The feet of other fossils found like Lucy indicate that the feet resemble a typical ape and not like a human's at all. She cannot be dated with any accuracy due to being found in sedimentary rock like all fossils. The next one in the evolutionary sequence is Homo habilis, or handyman, supposed to have made complex tools like humans, found by Richard Leakey in Kenya in 1972. Supposed to have been on the Earth 2.2 to 1.6 million years ago, is the evolutionary link from Lucy to modern men. Scientific problems with handyman being a human ancestor. CAT scans of the inner ear of Homo habilis show that it walked more like a baboon than a human. Most researchers regard Homo habilis as a waste bin of various species, including bits and pieces from Australopithecus and Homo erectus, and is not as a valid species. In other words, it never existed, and so cannot be a missing link between apes and men. So I think that that's a bit of a red herring. The next so-called ape-like ancestor, Homo erectus, or upright man, supposed to be 1.8 to 1 million years ago. It is generally considered to have given rise to modern humans. Scientific problems with Homo erectus classification of ape man. Excavations of many of these fossils show evidence of the controlled use of fire and that they buried their dead. Their brain size, though smaller on average than modern humans, is within the human range. Specimens found with a height of 5'10", which is well within the range of human beings. CAT scans of their inner ear architecture show that their posture was identical to ours. Even some evolutionists concede that they should be put in the same species as modern man, i.e. Homo sapiens. Therefore, creationists can thus legitimately regard them as distinct variants of true humans. Goes to the human scale Homo erectus. I believe that the Homo erectus is just another type of human being, as we see differences within the races across the world, shapes and sizes. Next is Neanderthal man. Most people would have heard of this. Neanderthal skulls were first discovered in Belgium in 1829, supposed to have appeared in Europe around 300,000 years ago, typically believed to be a human subspecies. Neanderthal man is 100% human though. Modern reconstructions of Neanderthals are consistent with the creationist view that they are fully human. Minor skeletal variations from the human average are seen, including a larger brain case volume on average and lacking a distinct chin. There are no differences apart from minor physical differences that are seen between people, groups and races today. And the girl on the right there is a modern reconstruction of a Neanderthal. Not being an expert, you can just look at that, it looks 100% human to me. And the skull and the skeleton there is well within the range of human beings. Therefore, the conclusion we can reach from that, all the supposed ape men are either 100% ape, 100% man, or 100% fake. Therefore, at present, it is fair to conclude that man never evolved from an ape-like ancestor. Thanks for listening.